Come off of it, you fucking things! Attack him! Hello everybody, I am Flameless Soul and I welcome you back to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Today, I want to talk to you all about obligation. So, let's get right into the game, see how it goes, and then get into our topic. So, I don't think there's anyone going to say anything, but so, obligation. I thought I was going to be able to push those away. They look differently colored. Oh shit! I guess that's my fault, but oh!
Kestis. How predictable. Oh yes, I know your name, your past, and most importantly, about Cordova. Tell me, where did he hide the holocron? Outstanding.
Oh shit, that's painful.
Very well. You won't dodge the next. I suffered far worse.
So that's the first real damage I've done to her. Obligation. So, obligation is a bizarre thing because we don't all have the same obligations, obviously.
You'll die a failure.
We all don't have the same obligations, and we clearly...
Little help, BD.
You can't run forever.
While that's true, I don't need to run forever. I just need to run until you fuck up.
I've suffered far worse. I will destroy you. I'll destroy you like the others.
And sometimes what we see as an obligation is in fact not actually something that we are obligated to go through. We have only made it ourselves perceive it as such. Okay, yep, thanks. Really don't like you, lady. Oh, thank you, BD1.
You're learning. Not quite as gifted as Seer's last apprentice, but not bad.
You've been keeping count.
I'm surprised she didn't tell you. Seer was never good at keeping secrets.
And you know her so well, huh?
Yeah, I
She
was thinking...
weak. Cracked in an Imperial torture chair, surrendered the location of her naive Padawan. They would never have found me.
If it wasn't for her, she betrayed me.
You were Trilla.
In the flesh.
I won't let you manipulate me.
So sure are you? When faced with a choice to protect herself or her Padawan, she chose self-interest. She'll sell you out too.
Yeah, I sort of already expected
I
that.
can handle myself.
Can you afford to take that chance? Your new master harbors great darkness. The look on her face when she saw what they had done to me, as I am now. She turned, exposing her true nature. She used the dark side.
She cut herself off from the Force.
Oh? How long before she cracks and betrays you too? Is that who you want beside you when you find the holocron? What would Jaro Tapal say?
You have no right to mention his name.
I wonder, what would he think if he could see his Padawan now, skulking in the shadows with a betrayer, granting her access to a legion of impressionable students?
No, I won't let anyone touch them.
I thought the same thing once.
And I did sort of call that. I was like, almost broke you. I questioned that, and I was right. Nope, they did break her. They got the location of her Padawan, and
Thanks for the help back there, BD.
that means
You saved my life.
everything.
And got us closer to the tomb.
I'm not good at this game, guys. Shouldn't have taken me that much to kick her butt, but I'm not good at this game. So, obligations. They're an interesting thing, because sometimes we are obligated to do something. Well,
found it.
not truly,
Feels
but
different than the other tomb.
yeah, it looks
Oh,
sort of
no.
different as well.
I don't like it.
But not truly obligated, but obligated to do something. And by that I mean we could technically
but-
go through with
See her.
not doing it.
Can you tell me?
Because she's a liar.
You. How?
I rerouted communication the moment you tried to contact her. Slicing encrypted transmissions was always a pastime of hers. She taught me once. There's no technique Sarah has that I haven't perfected.
Interesting. So we cannot contact our companions anymore. Good to know. Great, split us up, conquer us. Yeah, I like your tactics. Don't agree with them being used against me, but I like the fact that you are thinking. You're going through with things. Good to know. For example, an obligation that you are obligated to go through with, but not really, is work. If you have a job, you are obligated to go to that job, correct? Except for no. You can go somewhere else. You can do something else. The reason you are obligated to do that is to maintain your current life, whatever it is that you currently do. So this is busted, so this is worthless to me. Yeah, Interesting. Right. I can't do anything with this, and I just walk through this? Okay. Oh, we can go through here. Okay. Didn't notice that. Okay, what'd you find?
Let me see.
My friend, these devices appear to simulate this planet's gravitational pull. My friend, these devices appear to simulate this planet's gravitational pull. I can't help but see it as a motif. This place less a tomb, and more a temple to one ruler's pride. I found repeated glyphs with the same word, Astrium, always near damaged statues. I believe this Astrium was once a ubiquitous sacred symbol, perhaps even linked to the vault.
So, did they, like, destroy it? What down? Okay. That wasn't good. I don't know what just happened, but I didn't like it. So, obligated to go to
You're
work,
running out of time.
but only because
My scouts
you want to
located an
maintain your
artifact of
current
interest at the
position.
rear of this tomb. Even now I'm studying it, learning his secrets. It seems Cordova was rather taken to see Zephyr. Perhaps enough to hide the holocron amongst their bones.
We'll see how much you learn.
I think I can catch him. Hit him already. Charge forward. We can't stop him. Damage. Tracking target. I copy. Nice hit.
Reposition. All range support's gone. Remain calm.
Fine, I can't do this by myself. You're mine.
Alright, what's going on? So, that just happened. So wait, can I jump from... Can I jump from here and have something happen? No, I can't. That's fine. But this exists. No, that was there before. For now, I'll turn it on. Even if I don't know what I'm turning it on for. Right? That makes sense. Or you're obligated to go to a class because you signed up for it. But again, you aren't obligated to do that. You are making sure that you do it, and your obligation is to yourself. But an example of an obligation that is an actual obligation is when a doctor or a surgeon specifically starts a procedure, they are obligated to see it through
Okay, BD. What is it?
until it is completed.
My friend, what I found here is disconcerting. It seems these candles were offerings brought to this tomb in exaltation of the sage Mictrel. At first, I believed them votives to the life wind. But the further I delve into this tomb, the less the evidence supports this. And yet, there is one gift that intrigues me. Statuary of Zepho holding circular objects much like spheres. Though much of the tomb is well preserved, these are uniformly destroyed. An interesting puzzle.
Yeah, that is actually kind of interesting. So that suggests that at some point their society stopped seeing the Force as something to worship and instead saw it as... And they started to see it as something that was a sign of betrayal in some way, or that it was no longer something to be proud of. And because if the spheres are, as I remember, they were in some way connected to their worship of the Force, or the Life Wind for them. Because they were, in a way, a type of power, right? I can't do anything with that still. Yep, and he's not interested in breaking it. Wait, can I push this? I can push this! So I can go up here. Okay, cool. And the reason I say that they are obligated to see that procedure through is that they have agreed to do this. And if you agree to do something, unless other information arises, you should you are obligated to see to the end what you agreed to do. Because you have given your word to someone else that you will do this. Yeah, you're a dumbass. I can't open that. Wonder what the... like, because we're obviously going to get some sort of force thing. Okay. Fuck you. Another example... There's plenty of examples of obligations that you're not actually obligated to do. Because the one who you are obligated to go through with this for is yourself and no one else. But more often than not, that is the case.
Afraid to face me yourself?
Had your droid not intervened, I would have killed you with ease.
It's okay, buddy. Just ignore her.
Okay, that's intense. More often than not, a lot of our obligations are as such, that we are only obligated to do them because if we don't do them, we are doing a disservice to ourselves. But occasionally, an obligation that we have is to someone else, and because we promised something, we agreed on something, or so on. Okay, so I hate you.
How boring. Yes.
Yeah, fuck off. I hate those guys. Oh shit! I just tried to jump. Or if you put a listing, like this is an example of a obligation that you are obligated to follow through with, and because it is an obligation to someone else. If you put a listing for something on a website to sell it, and someone buys it, you are obligated to deliver a product that matches the description of what you said.
Hope you're ready.
And not everyone follows through on that. Some people neglect their obligations, or give up on them. Others just don't feel obligated for anything. And it's an interesting concept. Is it because what you are trying to fulfill is not worth it, or is there some other desire? Okay, I think I get it. Yeah. Like so. Right? That's what I was supposed to do. Yee, that's what I was supposed to do. Cool. So, for me, some of my obligations would be that are self-imposed, are attending class, and making videos and delivering chapters to those who read my book. But obviously, some of them are to other people, but they are still self-imposed because no one has provided me anything, like a payment of some kind, or that would turn that obligation from a self-imposed one to a normal one. Okay. I hate these guys. Not so bad anymore, I guess.
Imagine the artifacts the Empire would have missed if it weren't for your intervention on this backwater planet.
Sure it's worth the cost? I hear Project Augur came at a high price.
Stormtroopers and workers. Expendable resources.
You're a monster.
I am what Sare made me.
I interrupt your content consumption to bring a request from me to you. If you are enjoying this video and you haven't already, make sure you leave a like down below to show your support for the series. And if you want to follow along and join the community, you can subscribe, as well as join our Discord, which is linked down below. And also down in the description is a link to the game's playlist for those who might have missed something, which that link can also be found in the cards right there. Now, on with your regularly scheduled content. I got no idea where I am. And that is an interesting thing. Technically, Sare would have had an obligation to fulfill to protect her Padawan, and she failed.
Fine, traitor. Enemy is spry. I'll drop him. Not enough to down me.
Okay, you go that way.
Solid technique. Come on, traitor, give up. You're quite agile.
Oh, come off!
Baseball badge.
Up here!
You are a threat and must be stopped.
Come off of it, you fucking things! Attack him!
Dorstim!
The Empire will always find you. More of that coming. Lively, aren't we? Slight damage.
I fucking hate these things! Dude gets to literally stand around here for however long he was here waiting for me to attack him and to show up and attack him, and then as soon as I come into the room, they're just like, yeah, no. Fuck you.
Get ready. Attacking the enemy.
Those dudes were fucking dumb. They
I've
literally
taken the
shot their
artifact
friend
to
in
my
the
ship
back.
for analysis. Pity you couldn't make it in time.
Doesn't matter what you steal. You'll never understand it.
Yet you do?
You'll find out soon enough.
I'll take those odds.
Yeah, Kel does understand the artifacts better than they do. I can give him that. No. Made it that time. Don't know why I didn't the first time. But alright. Alright. So, because I have not received... Okay, I just killed myself. Woo. No, I didn't kill myself. But because I have not received anything that would make people actually have paid for the content that I create, that places that obligation in the self-imposed category rather than any other category. Because I am choosing to be obligated to make this content. I am not choosing to ignore the fact that some people enjoy this content, but like I said, most obligations that people have are to themselves rather than to someone else. And it's an interesting idea that we spend so much time obsessed with the things that we are obligated to do when so frequently we are only obligated to go through with those things because we made it so. We made it where that is a part of our lives because it helps us. Or we chose to do it for someone else with no expectation of payment or an exchange of anything. So I'd like to know, what are some self-imposed obligations you have and that might be interpreted as obligations to other people? For me, my self-imposed ones that it might be to other people are video making and writing my book, because other people enjoy that content. But the one that is not an obligation to someone else is attending class, because that is purely that I feel I need to do that so that I may progress in life in some way or another. And if you enjoyed this, I'd request that you leave a like down below to show your support for this video as well as the series in general, so that I know that you all want me to continue making them. And if you have already liked, but you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you can follow along as we upload these or anything else that I might make. And remember guys, smile, because even if they're self-imposed obligations, doesn't that mean you can drop them if you need to? Right? Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, guys.